Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny
Johnny
Blaze. Is that it? Can we go now?
Good girl, Charlie. Good girl, Charlie.
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated. Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Stark Drive?
Sure, it tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up. And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
This group does not waste time. We will strike at Hydra and Transia quickly, and we will win.
Now there's a real rah-rah spirit I can get behind. I've got no time for long stays overseas. I don't like to pack a toothbrush, and my transient is pretty terrible.
It makes sense that Lilith would go there. Back to the homeland, that is. Back to the source of her powers.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days with the Knights of Wundagore riding around the place. Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of screwing Transia up in every way possible.
The people of Transia are good at heart. There's natural beauty there. We can still save the country from the destruction brought upon it.
We go smash Hydra, and while we're there, we'll plant some trees? Sounds like a plan.
It looks like the others are gathering now in the war room.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. Just need a few more sips of sweaty gym sock. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right? Whoa, save some of that, guys.
Is there anything you can tell us about Transia that might give us an edge?
You wanted to speak?
Leadership looks good on you, Hunter.
Thank you.
When did it happen?
Right before we rescued you.
That was fast. They must really value you. I remember welcoming the Sons with open arms and feeling that sense of camaraderie. But I still wonder if I truly belong, you know?
You do know that you still belong here with the Sons, right?
Do I? Sometimes I'm not sure.
You do not need to question it. This is where you belong. And as de facto leader of the Midnight Suns, I want you to know that.
That, means a lot. Thanks. I like the feeling of being part of a big, weird family. One that we both fit into.
So, I read in your war journals, issue 47 to be specific, that you've been to Transia.
Is that a question?
More.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
We have to take the fight to Hydra.
Strange and I need more time to understand.
Transia? Never heard of them. Do they have burritos?
We must not leap to conclusions or confrontations.
Wow, Hunter! I wasn't even holding back or in.
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wondergore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wondergore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen, Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk.
Okay, same mistake. Technically, fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader, and we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time,
We got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
what if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns do?
We rise.
We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
Should we do a gold team?
Don't ruin it. A good speech is enough.
Step through portal.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
What if we like the place and want to move in?
Watch it. If you want to prove yourself on this mission, you don't need to start acting like Tony Stark. You're traveling to the heart of Lilith's power.
We know. We'll be extra careful. yours or jolly green monsters?
Then they are ours.
That rune.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Right, one problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns, assemble, or whatever.
Why not?
It looks as if Lilith has sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them stand in our way.
More.
Good one.
I have no respect for mindless followers.
I'll give it a whirl.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
This usually works.
I need a medic here!
Now that was something. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Ready?
Can't make too much of that! I serve until the end.
Suffer. We always hold a grudge.
Target locked in.
A change in their approach.
Children will join us soon.
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Kazan has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you. This will certainly help. Once again.
I am impressed.
need this more than I do.
I feel better already.
I serve until the end.
Don't you know who I am? An enduring pain. Soon they arrive.
Ugh, I still don't get why these guys keep fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in trade?
We both know what Lilith offers them, Nico. Eternity caters to everything up
Despair whispers. Now is not the time to romanticize our peril.
You shouldn't have pushed me.
That magic is as powerful as it is dangerous.
Make this easy on both of us.
Forever in service. I will never remove. I won't be turned back. A change of mind.
The Knights of Wonderlore held rituals of their own not far. The land was cursed.
A well-justified conclusion.
Wondergore resonates with the dark energies of Kazan. Even the mountain could not contain his vile influence forever.
They do not stand a chance.
Just as the stories told us, you are strong. Now why being so inconsequential? It's better if you quit now. Speak while you still can. Consider it.
not know who I am, do you?
Monster would have been a lot more interesting than Hydra.
You may eventually come to regret those words, Nico.
Yeah, that occurred to me just as I was saying it. Oh well. Buy us some time! Get inside while you can! Leave that to me!
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris, reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave shore is.
Midnight suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the hell ride. I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that. She will sustain us. Lilith has damned you to hell.
Hellbound. This shall be a the power of the light.
Together, we will make
Leave some for the rest of us.
prepare yourselves. We will stoke the fires of hell with your soul.
The light will carry you onward. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
close. Let's do this. Playtime's over.
Spotted enemy reinforcements.
You have chosen fate.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
You have the power to stop yourself.
The dawn will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
Should get the blood pumping. Don't blink. Mother.
Their persistence is irritating. They have not lost interest.
Sarah, my sister.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
There's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves a Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
Watch me. I suppose.
They are hoping to wear me down. I am still the prize.
Lilith may have found the one man, or monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's been nothing but
The power that others desire, Blade.
maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood. Fool would stand before us. Get ready.
Match your strength.
Can't tell if they're brave or just stupid. Stark should have just nuked this place from orbit. You know he's got one somewhere.
We have enough problems with the Hulk as it is. I doubt that would calm his temper.
I say we do.
You were too weak for this fight.
Reverses es nobi!
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask!
Almost! Yo, Demon Lady! One thing, before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze!
No! The spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave!
Mother,
straight to go. Now get out of there!